All right, we're going to have a little fun in the studio now. I'm joined by Logan and her dad, Wes Parkinson. Guys, this is such a cool story that we're going to talk about. Logan is the superstar here. First, I just want to thank you guys for being here in the studio. And we've got a basketball in hand because this is going to be pretty fun. So Logan is competing for the Elks National Hoop Shoot title. And what exactly that is, obviously you can tell she's a bit of a basketball star. But Logan, what is this competition all about? For someone who maybe hasn't heard of it, what are you doing? What are you competing for?
It's a lot of fun because you get to meet a bunch of new people, and you just shoot for like a practice, and then you shoot 25 for scoring, and you get like a trophy, and they pay for like your hotel room.
Yeah, so you're shooting basketball, and you get a certain number of chances, and you want to make the most hoops possible, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so you have competed several times already, and now you're going to go to this national title in Chicago. But first, you competed just here locally. You go to Kennewa Hills. You're a fifth grader there. What were kind of the steps to get to this point so far? And Dad, feel free to chime in.
It took a lot of practice. It took a lot of effort, and like when you're shooting, just to keep calm if you miss a couple in a row. So we've been going to the gym a couple of times.
Yeah, and so you play regular basketball on a team, so this is kind of separate from that, in that it's just a shooting competition pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to, so there's the local, as you had referenced, and then you shoot 25 free throws, 10 and then 15 against every other participant. And then there's a Michigan regional that was up at Big Rapids Middle School, and then the state finals are at Ferris State. And so she won those three, and then went to South Bend, was the Great Lakes region, which was Indiana, Illinois, and Ohio. And she made 23 of 25 to now qualify for nationals in Chicago on Saturday.
Yeah, and how are you feeling? I mean, I'm sure this is a little nerve-wracking, but also so fun, and you've already accomplished so much leading up to this. How are you feeling about that competition in Chicago on Saturday?
I'm a little bit nervous, but it's fun just to compete and meet new people. I mean, if I lose, I made it this far.
Yeah.
So it's fun just to go to Chicago and be able to shoot in one of those cool arenas. It's at the WNBA arena in Chicago.
Yeah.
So it's cool to shoot there, and even if I lose, I'll still be happy how far I made it.
And you did this, how many years have you been competing? I know last year. Did you compete years before that, or was last year the first time?
Last year was my first time.
And so you made it pretty far last year, but you've made it even further this year. Like, this is the final point of the competition, right, is nationals?
Yep.
And so how does it work when you're, so you get 25 chances, and obviously you're trying to make a basket each time. Is there a time limit or anything like that?
You only get 10 seconds at the free throw line, but other than that, you get as much time as you want. But you can, they hand you the ball, so you can, wait, 5 seconds before they give you it. But there's no time limit until they give you the ball.
And I know that your dad passed along kind of some photos and some great video of you training. I mean, you're 11 years old and you're training for this competition. This is so cool. What does training look like? Obviously, you're just trying to basically dunk it as many times as you can. What do you do to practice for that?
I went to the gym today, and they always say, shoot 10, because the 11 shot is always the hardest. So you shoot 10, and then you basically just go sit down, because you have to wait for all the 11 other girls to shoot their 10, and then they have to shoot 15. So it's more about wait and then shoot, and then make sure you're always not sitting there doing nothing. Make sure you're
so
stretching.
it's kind of like in two chunks almost, is 10 and then the other 15, not all 25 at once.
Yep.
Every girl gets to shoot, or boy or girl, they get to shoot 10, and then once everybody's through 10, then it goes everybody through 15 to make up the total of 25.
And I mean, seeing your daughter, 11 years old, fifth grade, do this again, on top of just regular basketball, what is this like for you as a parent?
Well, last year, so Kennewa district hosted one of the city site last year, and so one of her coaches encouraged us to do it with a bunch of other Kennewa girls, and so it was cool. And she made it to the state finals, and then lost to the eventual national champion.
Wow.
And she's competing again this year, but in the age bracket above. So yeah, I mean, Logan puts in a lot of time. She works really hard. She's got some good friends, good coaches through the Kennewa group, and she plays for West Michigan Drive in AAU, so a lot of coaches that have helped her along the way. But it's nerve-wracking as a parent to sit and watch. But she puts in a lot of work.
And I mean, this is a lot of work on top of school and friends and everything else you might have going on. What do you love about basketball? What's so fun that you do? All your different leagues and this competition. What do you love about it?
I like meeting new friends. I've met most of all my friends are from basketball, and then I like just competing with other girls, and then I like watching my favorite player play, which is Steph Curry, and I like collecting their cards.
That's super cool. And I mean, do you want to keep working at this every year? You know, keep playing basketball as you get older? Is that kind of the plan, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're so good at it already. You can't stop now. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but you can't stop now. Okay, so you brought a hoop, which is so cool. I'm going to step over here and put this iPad down for just a moment. We brought this hoop. Obviously, this is not the hoop that you're normally shooting on. You're normally shooting on a regular hoop, but we wanted to just show how awesome you are. And I'm also, why don't I take the first shot? And that way, it'll probably stink, and then you'll show me up. Okay, this is such a
I'm
small...
not so great either at this part.
How far do you normally shoot from when you're shooting on this little hoop? Like, where should I stand?
I think that's good.
You think that, oh man, that's far, okay.
Any rebound
I
for
did
it?
play on a Peanuts league in like the 2nd grade, so just letting you know. Oh, see, told you, you're gonna do better than me for sure. All right, you take it away. Let me step out of your way for a second here.
It's a mini hoop, but I'll try.
I was gonna say. Way better than I did. Oh,
There
the
you go.
technique. There you go. Okay, let's put Dad on the spot too.
That on the spot. Oh.
Oh,
I didn't
still
shoot
not
it,
as
get
bad
it
as
for
what
me.
I did. This is awesome. I so appreciate you guys being here and talking to me about this. Anything else? Obviously, we're wishing you, the best of luck this weekend. It's going to be so awesome. I'll have you step over this way for me for a second. Just any other thoughts about this competition? I mean, if other kids are hearing about this, would you encourage them to take part?
Yeah, I think it's a really great competition to meet new people, compete in different shooting competitions, and it's a lot of fun because they give you a lot of free activities to do.
Yeah, that's really fun. And so this is happening Saturday, the 26th in Chicago. And will it be kind of an all-day thing? Is it a pretty quick setup? How does it work?
No, it actually starts on Thursday and then it goes all the way to Sunday.
Oh, wow.
So it's like a long time.
So you're headed there Thursday and you'll be there through the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
the
cool.
Elks really does a really nice job. I mean, as you asked her about encouraging other girls, they send you to a Cubs game on Friday,
Oh,
and then they have a
fun.
lot of activities to get there's 12 regions, so there's 12 girls at each bracket and 12 boys at each bracket competing. They do a lot to get them to hang out and spend time together and get to know each other, and they've really put on a really nice event.
And that's where you said you've met so many of your good friends. Well, we are wishing you guys the best of luck. No matter what happens, we are proud. Just the fact that you've made it to this point is so awesome. I'm going to give this back to you because I don't think I should ever be able to shoot again. We're going to leave that to you, but we are rooting you on. And any other just thoughts about this program as a whole, or how far you've made it?
No.
No, just
think-
excited, ready to
yeah.
go. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us
Yeah.
on Evening Plus, guys. I really, really appreciate it. We're going to take a quick break.